business, man. The Sauce business right here, man. This is the Sauce experience. The news by Shanewz. You do have options, man. So yeah, I got a chance to watch and listen to the broadcast, right? Man, shout out to them how they did it this time, right? You see, they had my brother McCoon, not a coon, McCoon Tucker, Jihad's father mic'd up. Now, I think the reason why they did it that way is because, you know, Timothy Bradley has, and I'm not, listen, let me say this, man. First off, shout out to Desert Storm, Hall of Famer, former world champion. I think when he got broadcaster of the year, right? So these are accolades and stats that I do not have. So I'm not gonna sit on here and act like I have way more experience than this man or I am better than this man, because that is not the fact. His stats say different. But what does stand out is something that was put out that me and my team, right? And I told you catch more bees with honey, right? Now, why would I make a scene, right? Or act like I want to fight like another guy did? I was there. I seen they made we would call that a scene, right? Instead of making a scene, right? Instead of making a scene, what I would do, what I did, I would say this. I would say, damn, Desert. Oh, damn, Desert. Timothy, Hall of Famer. You know, I don't know what it is you have against Jihad, right? But let me just say this. Jihad is 21 years old now. He's been doing this as a professional prize fighter since he was 17. This is what I would say at a fighter meeting. I say, yo, since he was 17. Well, if I could recall, when you were 17, you might have been in the amateurs, Well, later for all that, because you went on to become a world champion, you fought many legends and had all these great accolades, but you wasn't learning on the job as a teenager. Jihad was 17 on the scene. The LeBron James of the game. Yes, the LeBron James of the game. 17 on the scene. He's only 21 now. Just coming off of another wonderful performance internationally in Canada at 21. And shout out to Abdullah Mason, 20 years old, also sharing that stage. These guys are doing things at a young age that a lot of typical grown men, seasoned fighters, some may never experience. Some will experience, but like I said, not at 20 and 21 years old. So I would say these type of things to Tim. I would say, yo, brother, what color is your mother? What color is your mother, man? What color is your mother? But yeah, you are on here knocking. What color is your mother? But you are on here knocking young African men who are doing great things at an early age in life. Maybe that's why he was talking a little different. I don't know, man. I don't know. He was still throwing his little shots. He was upset about the jewelry and buy a house. Well, last time I checked, Jihad still lives at home when he is home, because he's in Houston a lot now doing this thing, training and stuff. But I think he will eventually buy a house. But when you're young and you've been getting the bag, right, so to say, because he's like, how many 17-year-olds do you know that have been getting the type of bag like him? I know I wasn't getting a bag like that legally, right? I wasn't at 17. Anybody else? He was fighting for thousands of dollars at 17. Was any of you guys doing these type of things at 17? As a professional, he was a professional. Let's not lose sight of that. A professional. You know what a professional is? I'll pull it up over here on the StreamYard in a second. A professional is something that you get paid for. So he wasn't fighting. Like, at 17, I was getting into a lot of fights in the streets for free. He was fighting, like I said, for thousands upon thousands of dollars at 17. So, he's been doing the what now? 4 years. So and shout out to Tracks NYC, one of the predominant jewelers in Manhattan, the Diamond District. They hooked him up with a fine piece. And it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. I understand. It's a problem when Jihad does it. I understand. But man, that is a fine piece. If you are on the StreamYard, you can see it right there, The Last Supper. Great piece. But I want to, yesterday I was looking for people to be out and about talking boxing. I want to talk about his performance, his overall performance, because, you have the fake internet boxing people who did not want to support him because of his affiliation with me, I guess. But at the end of the day, that just shows that you guys lack a lot of things. Number one, you lack being a real fan of boxing, because at the end of the day, I am not a fighter. One, I am a manager now. I do media work. I do things like that. But if you allow a manager, a media member, a blogger to turn you away from a fighter who's actually fighting, and you are supposed to be a fan of fighting, maybe you're not a fan. You're a hater, number one. Number two, maybe you're just jealous of myself, right? Because I was accused of talking too much. But when you come on the internet and YouTube, that's what everybody does. They talk. See, I think the problem with me is not only do I talk, I show. And the things that I actually talk about, I do. When I look on this internet and I come on the internet, I see a lot of people that talk, riding around in cars, sitting on porches, just different places, right? But it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Because not only am I talking, I'm showing. And I'm also showing that at the end of the day, regardless if you fuck with me or not, I am still getting to the motion. That's why this is called smoke and mirrors versus motion. See, a lot of you guys have absolutely no motion. You have a whole bunch of smoke and mirrors, and a lot of you guys aren't official. Your smoke and mirrors done crashed you out. And all you try to do now is be behind the scenes with your smoke and mirrors and manipulate. Whereas others with real motion are working behind the scenes and doing behind the scenes and have been growing. And that was apparent this weekend, especially in the performance by Jihad Tucker. Wonderful, wonderful performance. If you ask me, I think, I have a lot of favorites, but I think this one, to me, and the year's not over yet. We will be back very shortly. I'll let him and Top Rank and him drop that, but he will be back sooner than you guys think, right? And I think the performance, right, this year, this last one, is this right here. Because just last year, this time, right, a little under a month ago, he suffered his first defeat, controversial defeat, but he suffered the defeat. And a lot of people turned away from him. A lot of people celebrated that. I remember a particular powder puff, cream puff, who is hiding now. He was just celebrating, and he was so happy. I was in the chat, and he was celebrating. Where are you at now? You're probably sucking another dick, respectfully, right? But then he went on to have a draw, right, against a top 5 guy, middleweight at the time. Some people said that he might have won that fight, but nonetheless, they scored a draw. So his year of 2023 was 1-1, which they constantly highlight. They highlighted that before June 8th. They kept highlighting that. So I think it's great that I come on here and highlight the fact that yes, he did that at the age of 20. Going through trials and tribulations early in his career, having people turn on him and talk about him. And I'm just highlighting this because the same guy, one of the same guys, Timothy Bradley, did you see how his whole outlook on Jihad turned, right? Remember, Jihad was going to get the green or the pink slip, whatever, blue, the slip colors, right? But we did get other fight offers, right? He went from that to now. Man, because apparently Tim must have got some phone calls from people telling him about the work that Jihad puts in the gym. Because I think he said this on the broadcast. Well, I know he told my brother this, but I think he might have said it on the broadcast too, that he was receiving calls about Jihad. Yeah, so you jumped out there last year and said that, oh, this guy doesn't work. He's not in the gym. He's this, that, and the third. When it was the other way, in fact. But I think he got phone calls. And guys was saying, yeah, what happens in the gym stays in the gym. But Jihad does beat up a lot of your favorite guys. And I've been telling you guys this for years on years. And now it is playing out on the big screen, the international scene, man. That guy was 8-1-1. Shout out to Francisco Santiago. Great little fighter. I say little fighter because he's younger than me. Big man, a very big man, big, strong man. But shout out to him. Strong guy, right? Very strong guy. But man, Jihad broke his ass up, like Joe Dini would say. He could have went to the body a little bit more. Salute Bruce Gas in the building. Smash the like button. Man, let's get the lights up over here, man. There was a lot of y'all over here. Hold on, let me pull it up. Get to a couple of comments over here. Then I'll bring it back over there. I hate to hear the word lag. He turned professional at 21. 17, Combat. You live and your phone isn't on silent. Are you professional? Tell us about yourself. I'm here. Actually, I have multiple phones. Mike and B, you're a troll hater. I'm going to address you, right? I have multiple phones because I do multiple things. I'm very professional. That's why trolls like you come over here under fake accounts and are jealous and got left behind because you have no motion going on other than trying to come on the internet and troll people that do have motion. But thank you for your comment, though, man. Let me get back to it. Yeah, we'll leave that right there so you can see some of the what's the names, right? The products. But yes, that was this past Saturday. Great card. A lot of you guys, see, I told you guys this too, right? Regardless if you talk about him, he's only going to get bigger and bigger. And I like the fact that y'all don't talk about him. And I was discussing this with somebody, right? Another hider, right? The hiders, right? I said, yo, niggas is exposed big time on the internet, right? Because it shows that not only is your community, the YTC community, and your groups powerless, you don't do nothing. Because at the end of the day, right, the fighters that you claim to uplift and do things for respectfully aren't relevant, right? Just like y'all, respectfully, y'all are not relevant because the things that y'all do is smoke and mirrors. Y'all don't have no motion. So motionless people can't stop people that have motion. The only people that can stop motion is others with motion. When you don't have no motion, and you attempt to stop somebody that has motion, you're just going to get ran over. You're just going to get ran over. And that's what you see on the YTC, right? Me, Mr. No Views, I done ran all of you guys over to the point where now, it started showing you was trying to get copy with the smoke screens, right? Get soundboards and do this. No, if you're going to copy, really work with fighters. What fighters do you work with? What fighters do you work with? Have you worked with? What fighters have you helped develop? Like, what do you actually do, right? This is to all the guys that actually sat on the internet and told me that I was unsuccessful. What have you done in boxing that makes you successful? You seen my success Saturday night, and it was the best part of that was not even Jihad shouting me out. It was the Mason brothers. It was the Mason brothers. Yeah, I have that receipt, right? I'm gonna play that receipt right now over here on StreamYard. And I'm gonna play it over here for y'all as well. Look, we got multiple devices. First, I'll play it over here for y'all. And then I'm gonna play it on the StreamYard. Who I ran into. What's going on, y'all? This is Nation Brothers. Shout out Showtime Shanewz. Hey, we missed you here this time. We're gonna catch you next time, though. That's right. All right, got fun. Yeah. Appreciate you. Yes, that was the Mason mob. That's what I call those brothers, man. Shout out to the brothers, man. Abdullah, Amir, Abraham, their pops. Good set of solid brothers, man. But they shouted me out because they didn't see me in a hotel. They shouted me out. Now, that is because of some of the work that I do in this game. You know? What do you guys actually do in the game other than sit on the internet and gossip or think that you're ignoring people who are actually popping? Yeah, you guys aren't really popping out here. It shows because the smoke and mirrors the jig is up, man. The jig is up, man. The jig is definitely up. I got more content to drop today. That's why I came in here early, and I want to jump out early so I could get to the business, right? Appreciate that like over there. We got 4 likes over there. We got to get those likes up, though, man. Let's get those likes up. But yeah, Timothy Bradley switched his tone up, though, man. You know, rightfully so, man. Rightfully so. Like I said, Jihad is 21 years old. Now 12, 1-1. Right? And just beat another 8-1 guy. But look, I want to pull something up over here. You guys aren't going to be able to see it, man. Because like I said, y'all like the way, I don't know, YouTube has my algorithm set up. They don't like to show me like this. They want to put the algorithm. They figured I was going to be in some heavy equipment today. I know that's what they thought. Now they see that I'm not in the heavy equipment. They're not putting the algorithm out there. All right, 12, 1-1, middleweight division. He's climbing the ranks, baby. 52 in the world. Number 14 in the U.S., man. Hopefully we get to the point where we fight for one of these belts. But look, let's run down his record, right? The Andre Anderson 1-1, the bubble. Follow that up with Charles Gardner, 1-0 guy. Charles Gardner still to this day be like, yo, man, I can't believe I let that 17-year-old kid beat me. Charles Gardner was a ringer. They tried to bring him in. Jihad outlasted him. Then we fought a strong Eric Rodriguez. All the time while he's, trying to make weight, body is growing, right? But look at these guys' records: 1-1, 1-0, 1-1. Then we fought Barboza, 3-1 guy, right? 3-1-1. Follow that up with Jorge Rodrigo Sosa, 3-2. Akeem Black. I don't think Akeem Black has been back since Jihad stopped him. But this was a guy that went the distance with the former PBC guy that was prospect of the year, Joey Spencer. I remember Joey Spencer was a hot commodity at the time, right? Jihad stopped Akeem Black with the great uppercuts, beat him on his all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes, right? Came back with Tracy Magruder, 6-1 guy, big, strong Buffalo, New York guy, right? 6-1. Look at these guys' records, though, right? DeAndre Smith, shout out to the ATL guy, 11-1 at the time. These are guys with winning records, no losing record type of guys, quality guys, man. Jose Luis Sanchez, 11-2. But this right here, this is the gauntlet that they put him through. And I to this day, I'm still gonna stand on my square. Yeah, we ran the gauntlet, man. Yeah, we ran the gauntlet. This right here probably was the toughest fight. This was the fight that was supposed to get him knocked off. Nikolai Skaveckian. He hasn't been back in the ring yet. Jihad showed his dog tenacity in this fight, fighting in a phone booth, a little ring. Won this fight. They brought us back against Nicholas Flays. This is the fight where they said he lost a majority decision. Controversial to say the least. We could not get the rematch from this guy. This guy has since won off, and he's in the welterweight division. He's looking to fight for a title. But we did not get the rematch with him. And we wanted the rematch bad. He did not give it to us. But it is what it is. It's the business. We understand you caught one. Shout out to you and your team. Came back, Francisco Daniel Verone. This guy right here, share a little insight with y'all, right? Because I'm cooking. He was supposed, this is why Timothy Bradley, see, I'm going to speak on this now because I can speak on this. A lot of you guys speculate on things, right? But I speak on things. That's why a lot of times, a lot of you guys on this internet feel some type of way about my handle. But Francisco Verone, who was fighting in 2 weeks, he's fighting my guy that I just interviewed, Brandon Adams, in the semifinals at the OTX Arena. He was brought in to fight Jihad at the end of last year, December. He was offered a contract if he was to beat Jihad, right? That is probably why Timothy Bradley, who's in the game, was saying some of the things that he was saying. Oh, he's going to get the pink slip. Because they just knew Francisco Daniel Verone, a bigger guy at the time in middleweight, coming down to junior middleweight to fight Jihad, was going to beat him. But shout out to Rocky Young, who got the score right. 77-75. Michael Tate and Efren LeBron scored it a draw because this fight was weird in Florida. Francisco Verone is from Florida. He was a number 5 at the time, ranked middleweight. And he squeezed out of there with a draw, right? Thus, he did not get the contract. And if you watch the OTX, I think they even talked about that. So this is not what I'm speaking on. This is out there now. Then Jihad went on to fight Quincy Lavelle, first fight of 2024. Wonderful, dominating performance. And then he followed it up with this guy right here, Santiago Fernandez. Now I'm going to pull his box rec up. Santiago Fernandez now is 8-2. But he came off of fighting this guy right here in Quebec City to a controversial split decision loss. Some people said he might have won this fight against a 10-0 fighter, only to fight Jihad Tucker and be shut out. Yes, Jihad shut him out Saturday night. 72-80, 72-80, 72-80. Wonderful, wonderful performance. But the reason why I'm highlighting Santiago Fernandez is he fought this 10-0 guy and lost a controversial split decision. Some people felt he won the fight. Now, that just is a testament of how good Jihad Tucker is. Now, you guys, by all means, continue to keep ignoring him on YouTube. Because you guys on YouTube really aren't popping. And you guys know that now. Smoke and mirrors. But it's okay. It's Monday. Come back outside. Come online. Do what you do. You know, do what you do. Now I want to switch gears over to Abdullah Mason. But before I switch to Abdullah Mason, I want to just show something real quick. I heard, I love when people try to throw shots at fighters that I fuck with, right? I love it, right? They want to see Abdullah Mason step up his opponents, right? Watch this, man. You're rocking out with a master at this, man. See, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it, right? This is what you guys sit up here and support. You support guys that do this all day, every day, right? But when somebody like me does it, right? That's what I said. Like the internet is smoke and mirrors, a bunch of blah 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 blah. That's why, yeah. Have you ever noticed that was one of my names? Blah 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 blah. Right? Blah 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 blah. Right? That was one of my names. Blah 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 blah. But shout out to Jihad. But I'm about to pull Frank Martin's box record for y'all, right? Because I watched somebody say that Abdullah Mason at 20 years old needs to step it up, right? Step up his opponent's competition, right? So let's just see this guy right here, right? And the reason why I'm doing this because you motherfuckers was just so big on Frank. Oh, Frank, man, Frank. Let's see. Frank. We're going to pull him up. Right? Abdullah Mason needs to step up his opponent competition level. He's 20 years old, right? Watch this, man. See, this is why you niggas that sit on this internet talking boxing, man. That's all y'all do is talk. Y'all have no motion. Y'all are turned down fans with no motion. Jealous fans at that too. A lot of y'all are like super internet jealous people that can't even hide no more. Y'all like it's sad how y'all carry it. Right? It's sad how y'all carry it. Like with the like a lot of people on the internet, right? What I noticed, y'all want clout. Y'all want to be famous. You want to feel like you're important, different things, right? And I think that YouTube, social media, Twitter, whatever, it gives y'all that false sense of identity. And it shows how y'all carry it. It shows. That's why y'all be hiding. Like, a lot of y'all not even popping. man. It's obvious, man. That's how y'all carry it. All right, we're gonna pull up Frank Martin. Willie G, good morning. What you say, Duck Head? How's your morning going? I don't know, Willie. How's yours going? I'm good. I'm straight, Willie. You heard? I am straight, Willie. I'm fresh off earning some more stats, right? How is your morning going? You see where I'm at. I'm in a professional settings, doing a broadcast. Yes, here he is right here. Is this him? Damn, there's a lot of Frank Martins, man. I don't think Frank Martin is from Indianapolis, not they got a Frank Martin from Cleveland, Ohio. Frank the Ghost Martin. They got a Frank Martin from Jersey. Jersey. Oh, that was him right there. I just seen him. Let me go back. I just seen him, y'all. There he is, right? Cause I gotta, you know, I gotta break shit down, man. Motherfuckers really be bumping their head on this shit. They do. A lot of people bump their head, man. Because they, like I said, they be on the internet with no motion. No motion. None at all. You have no motion at all. And you come on the internet hating, and you hate on the wrong ones. You hate on the wrong ones. That's why you get shitted on. All right, here he is right here. Let me pull him up. Do. Right? Because they was trying to tell my boy, right, to step it up. So I'm gonna pull up Frank Martin, right? Is this, now this is somewhat of matchmaking shit right here. You sit on the internet, you listen to people talk boxing, who, like I said, a lot of these guys do absolutely nothing in the sport. Streaming and sitting around for hours discussing boxing with other fans, that's not doing nothing in boxing. It shows. Man. All right, but look, this is Frank the Ghost Martin, right? How old is Frank? 29 years old. He's 29. He has 19 professional fights, right? Okay, let's start from the beginning, right? Let's start from the beginning, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll go all the way up to 16. 16, 17, 18, 19. 16 fights. Jackson Martinez, 16. Right? And no disrespect to none of these guys, right? Michelle Rivera, right? Hartunen, right? That's his 17th fight. Pay attention to what I'm about to give y'all now, right? I watched motherfuckers talk about Abdullah Mason at 20 years old, who just had his 14th fight. They're talking about he needs to step up the competition. When we're looking at a 29-year-old, and I just showed 16 to 17 fights, he finally fought somebody, Jackson Marina. These are the guys that he finally actually fought, right? That you guys want to say that he was the goods off of. But these are 16, 17, 18, 19, right? At 29 years old, pay attention to what I'm giving y'all. At 29 years old, Frank Martin, who prior to just getting knocked the fuck out by Tank Davis, was supposed to be the goods. He was supposed to be that guy, right? But he, at 29 years old, didn't really come out the parking garage. Jackson Marine is right here. But you're telling a 20-year-old that he needs to step it up. But this is the guy that you guys were talking about was the goods. He hasn't stepped it up. When he did step it up, he got stepped on. He got stepped on. Shout out to the big dog in the building, my good brother, General Stallworth, man. Shout out to Stallworth Boxing Academy down there in Philadelphia. I mean, not Philadelphia. Shout out to the good city of Philly, Pennsylvania, but also in Pennsylvania, Stallworth Boxing Academy out of Pittsburgh. Former stablemate of one of my cousins, Junior Poison Jones, man. And shout out to Young Nightmare. Keep an eye out on his son. He's going to be a heavyweight prospect too, probably a champion. The kid looks very, very good if you know what you're watching, right? Check him out, though, man. Shout out to General Stallworth, Pittsburgh, PA, Stallworth Boxing Academy, doing it big. But this is Frank Martin, though, man. This is a guy that y'all was like, he was the next one, man. He was the goods. Shakur, all these guys were ducking him, right? But he didn't have a marquee fight to Jackson Martinez, a guy who was stopped by Richard Comey. But yeah, you're talking about a 20-year-old Abdullah Mason needs to step it up. But Frank Martin stepped it up 3 fights before he got stepped on, but he was the goods. That's why YouTube boxing is a joke. You can't take it serious. You got to pay attention to the people that you're listening to. Because a lot of the people that you're listening to, they absolutely know nothing and they do nothing. They do nothing other than sit on the internet wanting to be internet famous. The News by Shanewz. This is the Source Experience running laps around you guys. Laps. Yes, we are circling the block. But let's pull up Abdullah Mason now, right? This was Frank Martin's. Look, 0-3, 2-6, 0-1, debut, 1-6. Look, how many fights is that right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo, 5 fights. I just talked about Jihad shit. He was 5-0. And finally fought a guy that was 1-0. But look, even if you want to put that in there, 1-0. You got 5 fights. You fight all guys with losing records, 6. You go right back to the same thing. These people are saying that Abdullah Mason needs to step it up. Look at this, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fights. Then he finally finds the guy 10-4. But Abdullah Mason needs to step it up. But this is the guy that just fought Tank Davis. And y'all was saying he was the good. He had 9 fights. And look, then he's right back on that wave. Like, come on, man. See, you gotta please stay in your lane as a hating ass content creator with no emotion. Don't speak on fighter development and building fighters because you don't know what you're talking about. Because this is the same guy that y'all said was ready for Tank Davis, but I just showed you on his box rec. Damn near his first 10 fights, he didn't fight a winning record, let alone somebody he was fighting farmers. This guy was fighting sharecroppers, man. A bunch of sharecroppers. But yeah, he got a Tank Davis fight, and YouTube boxing people were saying that he was the goods. Like, knock it off, man. Knock it off, man. Y'all don't do this, man. And you disrespect the ones that do this, man. You know, the News by Shanewz, man. This is the Source Experience. Let's pull up Abdullah now, man. Let's pull up Abdullah, right? Look, before I pull up Abdullah, I'm gonna show Jihad shit again. This is the reason why I tell you guys, and you should be surprised. You'll be surprised some of the people that talk behind the scenes that whisper, yo, why is he fighting guys like that? Yeah, why is he fighting guys like that? Because your guys fighting guys like that. That's why. That's why you're asking that. Why does he fight guys like that? Why? They want to know that about Jihad. Why is he fighting guys like that? Oh, I spelled the damn name wrong. Look, I'm in here still tired, man. I'm like, why? No wonder it didn't come up. There we go. I'm like, no wonder. No wonder. What the fuck is going on? I'm like, his name should have popped straight up. I put it in wrong. Now it'll pop up. There he is. Right? Look at the difference now, y'all. Look at the difference. Right? Look at the difference. I showed y'all Frank Martin, right? 3-2, 6-4, 6-1, 11-1, 11-2, 8-1, 10-2, 13-0, 17-4, 8-1. No losing records. No losing records. I just showed you a guy that just fought Tank Davis. More than half of his fights. More than half of it. Pay attention to what I'm giving y'all this morning, man. I got time today, man. A guy that just fought Tank Davis, that many narrative niggas with no motion was trying to program other narrative niggas with no motion, was official in the goods. But we just looked at his box rec, and he has 19 professional fights. More than 10 of his fights against guys with losing records who are sharecroppers and farmers. But yet he fought Tank Davis, and people were saying that he was the goods. How? When you're not fighting nobody. But yet you want to talk about Abdullah Mason, and I'm going to pull up Abdullah's box right next, who was 20 years old, right? 20 years old. Abdullah's going to be next, right? But it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. We talked about Frank Martin being the goods. He fought Tank and got put to sleep, but he was the goods. But I just showed you 10 or better of his fighters that he fought terrible, losing records. He fought sharecroppers. He was fighting farmers. He was fighting a lot of people that I seen on my way to Canada. Farmers. They were in the field harvesting their crops, and they got the phone call. Yes, hello. We know you're in the middle of potato season, but would you like to fight Frank Martin? The news by Shanewz. Come on, man. Knock it off, man. Stay in your miserable, hating ass lanes, man. A lot of y'all just sit on this internet and you hate. Y'all are haters, man. Haters, man, with nothing going on, no motion whatsoever. Stay in your lane, please. Please do us both a favor. Here he is, 15-0. Now look, 15-0. Look, 1-0, 1-2. Okay, 1-3, 5-0. So look, he's 2 for 2 already. Look, 4-0, 8-7, 4-3, 8-2, 20-4, 10-7, 7-1, 8-0, 20-5, 19-2. But y'all said he needs to step up his opponents. This is Abdullah Mason's resume. I just showed you Frank Martin, who just fought Tank Davis, all losing records. But yeah, he fought Tank Davis, and y'all said that this guy was the goods. And I just watched y'all yesterday try to knock my young boy down. Talking about he needs to step his opponents up, but he's fighting guys 19-2, 20-5, 14-5, 8-0, 7-1, 10-7, 20-4, 8-2, 4-3, 1-3, 1-2, 1-0. But yeah, the guy that just fought Tank Davis that y'all said was the goods. I looked on his resume, all losing records, sharecroppers. Yes, former Rich. You know you got the tomatoes harvesting. Would you like to fight Frank Martin? Come on, man. Knock it off, man. Knock it off, man. But yet saying a 20-year-old who turned pro at 17 needs to step it up. But I just showed you his record. The top ranked people got him fighting guys with winning records. But he has to step it up. Whereas this 29-year-old who just fought Tank Davis and got stepped on for guys with losing records, farmers, sharecroppers, Walmart forklift drivers, man. This is who he fought. Man, you can't make this up though, man. Look, my good comrade, my like the general that trains the troops is laughing because he knows I'm talking that boxing talk. That's why he's laughing. Shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to many people speak on boxing that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, man. You're saying a 20-year-old needs to step it up when I just showed you the guy that fought Tank Davis fought more than 10 people with losing records. Why didn't he have to step it up? But yet y'all was on the internet talking about he was the next one. He would have beat all these guys, man. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up, man. That's why, it is what it is. The internet is the internet, man. The internet is the internet, man. And that's why you get people behind the scenes making phone calls to my brother, right? Making phone calls to my brother. Salute to the general in the building. Let me pull up his page real quick, man. I'm gonna close out of this and real quick. And definitely go check out this good brother right here, man, making a big world of a difference down there in Pittsburgh, PA, training fighters, moving fighters. His son, I want to highlight his son. I talked about his son. I want to show you the young man. He's going to be something special. I think he's the same age as my nephew, and he's a damn near heavyweight right now. I'll be checking him out. This is his son. Where's Young Nightmare? That's him right here, but I want to show you him in the ring. He's a chip off the old block. This is his son right here. But I want to show you him in the ring. He has the moves, right? And look, you're gonna say, you don't know shit. No, you don't know shit. I know. I've been around this my whole life. I know the goods when I see the goods, right? That's his son right there. He's around, I think he's like 14, 15 years old. He's going to be special. He is going to be special. Is this one of the videos with him right here? He had a video up there. Yeah, here it is right here. Look, this kid, jump on board now, y'all. I'm not going to play the music because it has music, but look, this is his father, former professional heavyweight. He's sparring with his dad. His dad is T-Mix of the trade. I think he's 15 or 14 years old, man. He's going to be a young heavyweight, man. Look at the movement. Head's not on the line, right? Stepping forward, firing effective punches. Got his father on the ropes. That's good work right there. Look, great defense by his father as well, though. Seasoned pro, though. He's a pro. But look at the 15-year-old, 14, 15-year-old, man. This kid is going to be the good. Follow him. This is his son. His father, you know that saying, the apple doesn't fall from the tree. This is one of my cousin's stablemates. Quick little backstory on him. You can look him up as well. He used to beat the shit out of Andrew Galata. Yes, the Andrew Galata that gave Riddick Bowe problems. Chris Nightmare Stallworth used to beat the shit out of him. Listen, I'll call up Poison Jones and he'll tell you that himself. But shout out to Nightmare and all the wonderful things he's doing down there in Pittsburgh, PA. Definitely check him out. This is one of his social media pages. He does wonderful work raising the troops. He's a real general. See, this is real general stuff. When you train the troops, but what makes it real general work for me, right? The video I just showed with him and his son. Real generals are in the field. Look, see? Once again, he's in the field right here with his son. And he is the goods. Definitely check him out. Look at that counter right there. Did you see that pull counter right there? Look, did you see that? That's reflexes, agility, a cobra strike. That's how a cobra strikes. I'm going to let it play back one more time so y'all can see that one more time. That is considered a cobra strike. That is how a cobra strikes. A cobra does all of this like this and then strikes. He struck on a dime. Watch it. When it plays back again, it's going to play back again. I want y'all to see it, how he did it. Hands are in an upright position. See, these are things that boxing people notice. You know, the YouTube community, you guys don't notice a goddamn thing because all you guys do is just sit around. Y'all are programmed dummies, right? Because y'all just said that Frank Martin was the goods and he fought all sharecroppers. Hello? Yes, we know you are harvesting the grapes. Would you like to fight Frank Martin? Here it goes right here again. Pay attention to this. I want y'all to pay attention. Watch the counter. Seeing it? You seeing it? See how he pulled back and countered? Man, great work by the young man. Great work. Hold on. Hello? Yes, I know you are harvesting the cherries. Would you like to fight Frank Martin? Man, you guys got to stop this shit, man. Stop this shit, man. But shout out to Nightmare right there, man. Doing wonderful things down there, man. In PA, man. See, he know. See, Nightmare knows, man. Nightmare was a fighter, man. You know? And I don't like to do this, but I sometimes you have to, man. You have to. That's the manager in me, man, right? But these guys are like, they're fighting sharecroppers, man. You got to put respect on guys that's out there really stepping, man. You know? And yesterday when I seen that, and I was like, yeah, how can you disrespect Abdullah like that? Oh, he needs to step his opponents up. But you say Frank Martin was the goods and ready for Tank Davis, and we just looked, he fought 10 guys with losing records. See, a lot of you guys are just programmed to be, you know, because you're pro PBC guys, pro Al Heyman guys. You never liked Top Rank. You know, you didn't like Top Rank because Top Rank was the white man. You know? But a lot of you guys don't like the black man because y'all hate on the black man. Y'all hate on the ones that's actually doing this. It is what it is, though, man. But hold on, it's another call. Hello? Yes, I know you are harvesting the tomatoes. Would you like to fight Frank Martin? Man, this shit is crazy. Hello? Yes, I know you're working the overnight in the docks, you know, on the forklift at the factory. Would you like to fight Frank Martin? Yeah, these dudes ain't fighting fighters, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. Hello? Yes. I know you are harvesting the potatoes in the fields. Would you like to fight Frank Martin? That's what Frank Martin's resume consisted of. Yeah, they wasn't calling no gyms up, man. Yeah, it was not calling. Yo, do I have to bring it back up? Look, I'm gonna bring it back up one more time, man. I'm just being real, man. I got to, because y'all try to disrespect my young boys, man. Like, nah, I'm not standing on that, man. I'm not standing on that, man. This guy just fought Tank Davis, man. And we looked at his record. He fought Tank Davis, and y'all sat up here and literally tried to disrespect my young boys. Look, we're gonna pull him up. We're not playing these games, man. Not on my watch. We're not tolerating this. Look, I'm gonna show you every sharecropper and farmer he fought. Look, Hello? Yeah, would you like to fight Frank Martin? Oh, of course. Darnell, I know you're harvesting. Look, come on, man. Look, this is who these guys was fighting. Look, this is who he was fighting, man. But he got a Tank Davis fight, and y'all said he was the goods. 9-2, 10-29. 10. Look, let's look at Pablo. Look, let's look at Pablo. 10-29. And I want to say shout out to Shakur Stevens' grandfather. He talked about this too. This guy is 10-35. He has been knocked out 19 times. 19 times. Look, Top Rank probably got him knocked out about 10 of those times. Because look, he's on the Top Rank, what's the name? But this is, look, right? He fought Frank Martin when Frank Martin was 9-0. And y'all talking about, look, 9-0. Look, this is Frank Martin. He was 9-0 when Frank Martin fought this guy, right? But y'all talking about Abdullah Mason needs to step it up? How? If Frank Martin was afforded a Shakur, well, he did have a Shakur Stevenson fight too. A Shakur Stevenson fight that he turned down to get Tank Davis, but yet he was fighting guys like this. Come on, man. I got time today. I'm not at work. That's why I'm in here in the desk breaking this shit down for y'all. This is who he fought. This is who he fought. He was fighting guys like this right here. 19. I mean, KO 19 times. Oh, he's good for your Frank is a killer. He better be, right? You fighting a guy that been KO'd 19 times with 35 losses. You better be a killer, goddammit. Because if you're not a killer fighting a guy like that, you're in the wrong sport. You are in the wrong sport. And they're definitely moving you the wrong way. But hey, what do I know? Yes, Javier, I know you are out there cooking the sugar cane. Would you like to fight Frank Martin? Yeah, listen, I'm about to wrap this up, man. I know I'm going to get some phone calls, right? I know I'm going to get some phone calls about this live, right? I know I'm going to get some phone calls. But listen, it's just content, right? It's just content. We are bloggers, right? Because I'm a blogger too, right? I can't be a blogger. It's cool when they do it, right? Listen, like I said over the weekend, right? Y'all didn't want me to be media, right? It was a problem when I was media. Shout out to my nephew. It was a problem when he made me the media marketing agent. Now it's a problem that I'm a manager. So it's like, it's a problem when I do everything. I'm a blogger. No, the problem is a lot of you guys don't have no motion. Get some motion. That's all. Get some motion. People with motion, they don't have problems with other people with motion. The people that have problems with people with motion are people that are stagnated, that aren't doing things, that are sitting around miserable. When you have things going on, or you're building, or you're goal oriented, like my cousin Buddy would say, you have tunnel vision, you're locked in. You're not. You're doing you. You're growing. I sat on this internet, was ridiculed, laughed at. Oh, nobody watches him. Nobody listens to him. He's not solid. He's not this. Now look, I'm in an office space rocking out. Me and my baby girl just drove to Canada, crossing the border, all while doing no views. You know why? And I'm gonna take the shades off because I had tunnel vision. I had tunnel vision. I didn't place myself in the box. Every time they attempted to move the goalposts, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Not only did I do this and do that, I did it at such a high frequency that it exposed them type of people. Like, damn, all right, you keep telling me I got to do this and that. You're moving the goalposts. When are you going to do this or that? It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it, huh? The News by Shanewz, man. And once again, definitely go check out my guy, Chris Stallworth. I'm gonna post his IG page one more time for the Deaf, Dumb, and Blind. Definitely down if you're down there in the Pittsburgh area, pull up, man. He's making a difference in the community. Told you he works with fighters. He's moving fighters. He has a stable full of fighters, right? You see him right here, man. Former heavyweight, man. He's the goods. Here, this is his classic fighting days right here. He still looks the same, man. The fountain of youth. Look, this is 23 years ago. 2 decades. That's 2 decades. Because for those of y'all that don't know mathematics, right? A decade is 10 years. So that's 2 decades and 3 years. 23 years. Man still looks the same. Maybe even younger. Maybe even he looks younger, right? Because right here, he looks hardened, right? Because he's a fighter, though. Fighters are supposed to look hardened. But look, right here, 20 years, 23 years later, he looks smooth as hell, right? Real smooth, but still looks the same. And shout out to this good, solid brother, man. My airlight always sends me good content. I build with him behind the scenes. Knows his boxing, man. Like whenever I want to come on the internet and front on y'all, I go on his page, I check out some of his stuff. And you know, he knows boxing. Like I could talk to boxing people, especially people that was in the game. I could talk to them. Because the fans, when I talk to the fans be like, oh, you talk too much. No, you don't know shit. Like shout out to Nightmare. Nightmare would say, you're not his equal. You niggas are equal, man. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, man. And like my man WCS would say, you're not my mandatory. Work your way up the ranks, right? Work your way up the ranks. Put in some work, man. Put in some work. Like I always tell my brother, and my brother laughs at this, right? I say this to him all the time, right? I'll be like, yo, man, niggas be on the internet fronting too much, right? I'll be like, yo, go hit some, man. Like, yo, you niggas are post a video. Like, nah, man, go hit some, man. Put in some work, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, do something, man. Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing, man. Like, look, Jihad did something right here. Look, let me show you, look, right? And y'all don't want to talk about this, right? Look, see, this is putting in work right here, right? This was a 31-year-old strong man right here, man. This was a strong 31-year-old man, big man too. That man was big, man. That's why I said Jihad is an impressive specimen at 21 years old, man. He's in there fighting big, strong men, buckling them. Look at this big, strong ass man. This man was strong, man. Right? This is a big, strong ass man. Right? Where is it? Big, strong ass man. Look how big that man is. Look. See how big that man rehydrated? He's damn near heavyweight. Look, I'm gonna bring it back for y'all one more time, man. Cause y'all don't be knowing what y'all talking about, let alone watching. Shout out to Tracks FYC. But look how big that man was. That man probably fighting like he was every bit of damn near 190. 190. Watch how big this man is, man. Big man right there. That's a big man. Massive man. Filled back out. But look how Jihad could have stopped him if he would have went to the body more. But look at the rock him, sock him right here. Damn, it's probably not on my page no more. Yeah. Man, Jihad hit him with an overhand right that he walked into. Damn near took him, his shoulders touched. He did the shoulder touch, man. But shout out to Jihad, man. Shout out to Jihad Tucker and Abdullah, man. Yo, Abdullah and them shout him out. I know that got the Abdullah Mason groupie fans mad that they think they be ignoring me. Nigga, how can you ignore me and your favorite fighter fucks with me? That's my mans, right? That's my peoples. Look, that's my peoples. They was looking for me. You heard what he said? You heard what his brother said? Yo, me and his brother, we was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's why I fucks with them, right? This is a true story before I play the video. We was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? Yeah, he was on the treadmill. I was on the elliptical. That's what I do. I get up. I do my cardio. I just eat, man. Like I eat good now, right? But if I got back on, if I got back on my regimen, right? I get on my fighter shit, get on my vegan diet and all that. I shred up quick, but I like to eat now, man. My wife takes care of me. You know, I eat a lot of seafood and shit like that, man. But if I got back on my vegan shit, the way I work out, because y'all see it, I'm constantly doing my pull-ups, push-ups, and all that. I do my cardio. I just like to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to eat, man. But if I get back on my training regimen and go vegan again, oh, man, y'all will be nervous, man. But I was in the gym with this brother right here. These are my guys, man.
Yo, Sha, look who I ran into.
What's going on, y'all? This is the Mason Brothers.
Mason Brothers.
Shout out Showtime Shanewz. Hey, we missed you here this time. We're going to catch you next time, though.
That's right.
Quebec having fun.
That's my guys, man. We was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, kicking it heavy. The picture's on there. I should have showed you the picture. Matter of fact, let me do that, man. So y'all know I ain't fronting. Look.
Yo, Sha, look who I ran into.
What's going on, y'all? This is the Mason Brothers.
Mason Brothers.
Shout out Showtime Shanewz. Hey, we missed you here this time. We're going to catch you next time, though.
That's right.
Quebec having fun.
Thank you. Peace, y'all. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes, there it is right there. The Mason Mob, baby. The Mason Mob, man. Shout out to WCF. Raw Combat took this picture, man. All these brothers fight. They all fighters now, too, man. Good set of guys, man. Good set of guys. This one right here, though, stole the show. Look. This stole the show. I know this guy shot me.
For Showtime Shanewz. Shout out Showtime Shanewz. Yeah, we got another one in the books, baby.
Yeah.
Easy word. Day one, baby. Instruction. Day one, you know the vibe.
You know the vibes. Day one. No face, no case, baby. No face, no case, man. Shout out to Jihad. On to the next. Fight day dropping soon. I'll let him announce it. And by all means, man, reach out to him for interviews. And, you know, I think he's going. But they got stuck, man. They're on their way home today. They got stuck last night in Canada. I told you they was. Didn't I say it? I called it, man. I called it. Their flight got delayed. Canceled. Not even delayed, canceled. So they had to stay over. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all. But they should be arriving home today. I think Jihad will be going back to Houston. But reach out to him for interviews and all of that, man. Get with him. As a matter of fact, I think he has something set up. If I'm not mistaken. Let me go over here. Man, look, the numbers is up. Y'all appreciate y'all that supporting the grind right here. Over 1,000 views. That was yesterday because I was in the car. You know, when I'm in the car, they love to watch me. They love to watch me come over and troll and talk shit. There goes $1 Million Marley, rocking the ice. That was at the hotel. There's the shout out once again. Shout out to NC, my guy. This is one of my fighters right here. Look, because you know, I got the manager license. This is one of my guys right here. 2025. I will be getting this guy on some cards right here. Good brother. You know, we moving and grooving. There it is right here. Yes, he has an interview. I think this was it. punchersgrace.com. punchersgrace.com. Definitely check that out, though, man. Punchers Grace.
News by Shanewz. There it is. Is the picture clear enough for you? You know, the wicked have fallen and the righteous have risen. But I say once again, is the picture clear enough for you? King Richard Sauls. Do your thing in the ring and the phone will ring. Jihad Tucker. Last Man Standing. Coach Music. million Marley. I say once again, is the picture clear enough for you?
Is the picture clear enough for you?
Parlez-vous français? Yes, international sauce now. King Richard sauce.
King Richard sauce, man.
Is the picture clear enough for you? But hey, what do I know? God,
Is the picture
the news by Shanewz. There it is. Is the picture clear enough for you? You know, the wicked have fallen and the righteous have risen. But I say once again, is the picture clear enough for you? King Richard sauce. Do your thing in the ring and the phone will ring. Jihad Tucker.
Yes, we're going to wrap this up.
Coach Music.
Man, another wonderful live. Shout out to the 5 likes over here. StreamYard. We working though, y'all. Look, hold on, turn it around so y'all can see the setup. We get into it. Appreciate everybody that was rocking with me this morning. This is the Source Experience. Maybe I'll come back in this evening, because normally that's what I do. I do the evening. But I said I'm off. I didn't go live in a couple of days, man. Remember, I didn't go live since I think Thursday night. So maybe I might come back and double down and do another one. It all depends, man. But you do have options. This is the Source Experience, man. It came a long way, huh? Look, it came a long way, huh? A long, long way, huh? A long way, huh? They ain't talking about the equipment anymore, huh? Are they talking about the equipment anymore? I don't think so. Are they talking about the equipment anymore? Hello? Hello? Is the picture clear enough? You do have options. I holla. All right, we'll stop that one. Yes, hello? Yes. Are you be interested in a fight? I know that you are currently harvesting your crop of tomatoes, cherries, and grapes, but I have a fight on the table for you. Would you like to fight? Yeah, you do have options. Man. Source Talk.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.